I think that's a big reason that I am excited for the beta, because some people who are good at Call of Duty, like interested in Call of Duty. Not that the people on the show floor weren't, but maybe just like a different kind of skill level to give you a better, I guess, feel of how the game would play.
Yeah. I'm excited about the beta also. Why do you guys think the internet hates it so much? Just because it's so big?
It's Call of Duty.
They do?
Yeah.
The internet hates it?
I mean, like, I think
why?
people...
No one's even seen it.
Sure,
Yeah.
I think...
it's just every year Call of Duty, you get a lot of naysayers about the Call of Duty franchise. Like, it's not that good.
I mean, they're solid shooters. It's just like, have you played?
yeah,
Have you
they are.
played? It's like, have you actually played a bad shooter, like a real bad shooter? Because then you will see the difference between like Call of Duty and a run of the mill not great shooter.
It's the NBA 2K or FIFA of first person shooters. It comes out every year, and it varies between good and excellent.
I would love to hear
right?
really thought out responses to this question from our commenters, actually. If you guys could sort of explain why you don't like the Call of Duty franchise, is it because you feel it diminishes the gaming culture in some way? I think that seems to be the sentiment that I get from commenters. Like, it's somehow detracting from what gaming is all about. It's about innovation and creativity, and Call of Duty is sort of this serialized shooter. Mm. And that's what I get from
I
it.
understand that on some level, but on another level, it's one of the biggest brands on earth, and it's a video game, and that's rising tide lifts all ships.
Right, and it's like, just
industry.
because this exists doesn't mean other games don't. So I always kind of question that mentality. It's like, there are plenty of other teams there's like plenty of really innovative, awesome indie games too out there that maybe you're not looking at. So I don't know why people are just hateful. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's the internet.
I think
That's
it's
what
one
they
of those things.
Stockpile mentality.
It's so
Yeah.
big. It's so big. It's the top dog.
Yeah.
So it's got to be taken down a peg, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's sort of that. And I'm not coming at this defensively. I'm genuinely sort of curious, because I know we're going to see it, because we're talking about Call of Duty today in the comment section. And I would really like to hear some thoughtful discourse from our commenters about it. And maybe I'll talk about it on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Good question.
I could see, like, if I'm trying to put myself in that from that perspective. Like, I could see how you might think, okay, it's so successful and so huge. Boy, it'd be great if Activision took some of those crazy profits and invested in some new stuff. Mm-hmm. And they generally don't. Activision is a company that we've talked about
for
before.
profit.
Play the safe game.
They
what
are
works.
unabashedly, shamelessly, call it what you want. It's straight cash all day. That's all they care about. Mm-hmm. They are not like making stuff for the fans. They are making stuff to sell product.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate. I just don't see anything particularly wrong about that from a business standpoint.
Right. If you're running a business, you would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, they are in it to make money. They have shareholders they have to answer to. That all makes sense, and that's all well and good. If you want somebody that is doing stuff that's different in a new space, like, go check out Ninja Theory, or go check out these other developers that are making things that aren't an annualized, cash, basically a cash creation franchise. Like, Call of Duty prints money every year, no matter if it's, great for the community or bad for the community. The really vocal people who think like, oh, they nerfed this gun, or, oh, they changed the TTK, or
So yeah,
something else.
I'm
Like,
more
that
interested,
creates echoes.
I'm more interested in the community comments, like people who actually play Call of Duty every year and like get really into it, or stick with the Call of Duty for several years and then go on to the next Treyarch game. Like, they only play Treyarch games. That discourse I think I'm a lot more interested in, because those are the people who just live and breathe this, right? Yeah. And not just people say, well, I don't like Call of Duty because everyone plays it, that kind of thing. But I don't know, you could definitely have those thoughtful conversations. So I totally agree. So anyway, very long rant, but please, actually let us know what you're thinking, because we had a really great conversation about the medic class that was introduced into this. I was like, hey, like, serious question, who out there actually wants to play a medic in Call of Duty? Because for me, as somebody who does like playing medic stuff in other games,
I'm 37 and I'm no good at this
like,
anymore. So give me a support class, please.
Yeah, like, I think there are support classes, but as a medic, it just doesn't feel as rewarding, maybe. Like, it's hard to find a good balance of having I guess rewarding support classes for something like this, which is such a quick time to kill, right?
Yeah.
And so like we posed that question and we got a lot of great answers. And so I think, you guys can do it. Let's have a good conversation.
I'm Ryan McCaffrey, the host of Unlocked. If you enjoyed that teaser segment, be sure to check out the full episode and all of our episodes on our YouTube channel. Find that at youtube.com/IGN Unlocked. We're also on any of your favorite podcast services as well.